What's up, everybody? So I have a 2000 Honda Odyssey, as you can see behind me. It wasn't starting up one day, so I went and I took it and I got a new battery for it, thinking it was the battery, but in fact it was actually the starter. So the problem I was having was I started it started fine the first time. It was probably the solenoid. Something in the solenoid must have, just snapped or got locked, or I don't know. But in a 2000 Honda Odyssey, the solenoid is on the starter itself. I went over to O'Reilly, I bought the part I needed, and it fixed my problem, but the starter was engaged the whole time. The starter it just kept on clicking over, like kept on turning over while the engine was off. I had the key out of the ignition, so that was my problem with it, and now it works. Everything's good. At O'Reilly's though, I did have an issue. I took my starter out. I went to O'Reilly's, and then I put the starter they gave me in here, and I was screwing in the little bolt, just a tiny little bolt for the positive cable. I was screwing in the bolt, to make the connection, and it just snapped off. So that wasn't cool. And then when I go back inside, they tell me I have to go to another O'Reilly's. So I ended up having my buddy go. He works at Jiffy Lube, having him go and take me to the O'Reilly's up the street. And then that O'Reilly said, all right, well, we just got to call the other O'Reilly's, make sure everything is all good and stuff like that. Well, what ended up happening was he calls them on the phone, and they're like, what do you mean we gave him, his money back? But in fact, they didn't. They just gave me the receipt in my old core. So now I just have my old core, even after I got the starter from that O'Reilly's. But the first O'Reilly's I was talking about was the one that was trying to argue. They were trying to fucking argue on the phone, just being ridiculous. Man, I don't really want to put it on blast, but it's probably one of the dumbest O'Reilly's I've ever been to in my goddamn life. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. Just a little short video. It's a fucking nice day out here, Washington. All right, y'all, stay up.